Welcome to RoosterTV, and today we're joined by our forwards coach Stephen Pollock. Polly, thanks for joining us.
Good to be here, mate. Good to be here.
Okay, mate, for yourself, obviously, we'll go back through your journey through a bit of your footy. You're a player here, now you're back as coach. Just talk us through how you got to come back.
Yeah, I spent a good 3 or 4 years here and was fortunate enough to become a league player, something I'm very proud of. Got a call on Boxing Day from your good self, asking if I'd like to come along and potentially fill the role of forward line coach. And yeah, it wasn't. I didn't have to think about it too much, mate. It was a great opportunity, and I love this club with all my heart, and yeah, it's good to be back, mate.
And how have you found the first 10 games of the season? The forwards they're kicking a few scores. It would like a few more goals and a few of those losses, mate. But tell us how it's all going.
Yeah, no, the forward line. It's a young forward line, and forwards are very tough sort of area on the ground where you need to be quite cohesive and understand how each other works. And we started to get to that point, and then we sort of had to rob Peter to pay Paul by moving some players into the ruck like halves and whatnot. But I think it's been great. We're starting to get rewarded. I think we're second or third in the comp with scores. Definitely getting a lot more repeat stoppages in the forward line, which is a great defensive side of the game for us. Just like you said, if we'd kicked straighter on a couple of occasions, we probably would have won a few more games. But that's all right. The opportunities are there.
Beautiful, mate. And on the weekend, the league guys had a bye, but the reserves just went down by a goal late in the game. We probably led for over 50-60% of the day. Just give us your thoughts on the game.
Yeah, it was a bit disappointing not seeing them hold on, but again, we played on the Monday. Sturt played on the Saturday, so they had a bit more of a break. Again, we tend to lose it in moments towards the end of the game, which is a bit disappointing. But that comes with growth, from these young guys. It's quite a young team, but again, early in the year, we're probably getting blown out by 5 or 6 goals in the last quarter, and we're still holding on and within it. Obviously, beating Glenelg, bottom beating top the week before. It's a lot of confidence. Reva's doing a fantastic job with instilling a bit of belief in the young boys, and yeah, they're coming along nicely.
And Saturday night, we had the annual Gala Dinner with the 20s theme, and look, by the photos that we've seen on the social platforms, the boys had a fair crack at the dress code.
Yeah, they did, mate. I think a few of the older boys like Greg and Brooksy had probably more of a crack. They get an opportunity to get out there, but no, the boys are looking forward to it. And these are the social sides of football, which it's a good chance to let your hair down. So the boys had a good crack at it, which is good.
No, beautiful, mate. And also on the weekend, Sturt did us a favour, I guess, by getting over the top of the Port Magpies, who we play this week. It's a big game in the context of the season. Just give us your thoughts on the upcoming game against the Magpies.
Yeah, I went and watched the Port Sturt game yesterday, and you look back wondering how we lost to Port after watching them play. But I think again, if we can probably the best place to beat them is if you win at stoppages and you get the ball over the back. They're quite a high pressing defensive team. We can really do some damage. So a bit of speed would be good there. Obviously having Robbie Young back's fantastic. I think if we just win the contest, and the best thing is if we probably maintain possession of the footy a bit more, we can and change the lanes on them, change the angles on their defence. We'll have a really good shot at winning it. So. Yeah,
obviously last time we did play them, we had a couple of ex-Roosters that didn't help our cause with Sam Mays and Boyd Woodcock playing very pivotal parts of the game for them. Just give us your thoughts on those two guys and what we need to do to stop them.
Yeah, it was good. It was good having a chat to Maisie after the game. I was fortunate enough to play with him before he got drafted, and you want to see your young Rooster boys going well, but at the same time, you know where their heart is. Their heart's with our club, especially when it comes to the SANFL. But I think we've probably got to pay. It's not so much respect. Just got to pay a bit more attention. Maisie definitely got on top early, and we probably put a bit too much faith in our midfield to beat him, but he's a class player. I think we've definitely got to put some a lot more time into him, and young Boyd. We've just got to probably get the match up right there, and we've probably got it right.
And we lost one of the iconic figures of the North Adelaide Football Club recently in Mudguts, and you had a bit to do with Muddy in your playing days, and we'll send him off in the right way tomorrow at the funeral. Just a few thoughts on Muddy.
Yeah, Muddy was fantastic. He's as you get older, you understand the constants around football clubs, and it's usually the volunteers, and they are what makes football clubs. And Muddy's a fantastic human being, from running the Punters Club to just being a character. And as it's been touched on, he's such a positive guy. I haven't heard him say any negative towards anyone. And as a player, I never trusted anyone in my boots until I sort of came to this club. And yeah, you learn to trust him, but he does such a fantastic job. And I used to come in here even when I was playing country. steal pair of boots off him, but nothing got past him, which was good. So I think I still owe him 50 for a pair of boots I got off him. But no, it's really sad, but at the same time, Muddy was, obviously had some health issues and that, and mate, he's just an iconic man to leave the club. But again, this is what makes history of football clubs, and yeah, it'd be good to send him off tomorrow. Yeah, sure will be. Okay, thanks, mate. Thanks for your time. And as mentioned, we have a massive game here at Prospect Oval on Saturday when we take on the Port Magpies in the league fixture. 1:30 start. The reserves up against West Adelaide in a big game for their season as well at start time at 10:35. So hopefully you see a heap of red and white supporters down here to cheer us on and hopefully get us over the line. Thanks, Polly. No worries, mate. Cheers.